This is my first review reaction type video here on YouTube. Now, I told myself several months ago I would never do one of these reaction type videos. I was curious. I was like, who is this? Ichiko Aoba. And it was a live at KEXP video. I thought, wow, she must be pretty good to have crossed over to the United States. There's not a whole lot of Japanese artists who have played on KEXP. Usually they feature trending talent. And I thought, wow, this is intriguing. Who the heck is this? So I clicked on this video that I'm about to share with you, and I was impressed. And this particular artist got me so impressed that I started searching for her other songs. I needed to find out and hear more music of what she did. I wanted to find her range, find out more about her range, not her singing range, but her performing and her songwriting range. And anyway, I'm just going to get into this video here. The name of the song is Fuwarin. Of course, the artist here, as written on screen, is Ichiko Aoba. And let's just get right into it. Again, this is not a reaction. This is a review video. I haven't really heard this whole performance for 3 months now, 3.5 months. And I've been reluctant to share this review video for months now. First of all, I'm getting my channel back up and going, but I've been really reluctant because, one, I wanted her to be the very first artist that I shared. She's that important. And two, I didn't want to start crying on camera. I felt that if I play her music, I'm just going to lose it on camera. That's how powerful her music is to me. So here we go. Let's begin, and I'll just say what I think about what I hear and what I see as we go along. Okay, so those first few bars in, I'm already compelled to listen to her. Her visual presentation, you can see that she's very, very focused. She's very serious, very focused, very intent, but not wound up. She's very relaxed. So you can tell that she's a seasoned performer, that she's used to doing this, which immediately at the time I kind of remember saying, okay, now I understand why she's on KEXP, because she's really good at what she does, and she's been around doing this, even though I had never heard of her or seen her. And the first few notes on the guitar, she was playing some harmonics on the guitar. If you're a guitar player, you know how difficult it is to hit harmonics cleanly on a nylon string guitar. It's much easier on an electric guitar or an acoustic guitar, but she's playing a nylon string classical guitar, and they don't pop out as much, but she was playing them very, very well, and you can get a sense that she's very, very good at playing guitar, not just singing. Okay, so in case you're wondering, she's singing in Japanese. So this is another thing that blew me away. Here is a Japanese artist on an American radio station, and you can tell the announcer, the DJ that introduced her, was very, very excited to have her in the studio. So he knew about her music already. He was anticipating this, and he was there to hear her warm up. I'm sure she did a warm up. She was setting up her equipment. So he saw all this, and he witnessed this, and he sensed what was going to be coming next is going to be really good. Now, we're just a few bars in, and you can already tell a lot of things about her. One is that she plays the guitar really, really well, but she's not playing it to show off. She has a really, really good command of dynamics. And you can also tell her voice is very unique. That opening line of what she was doing, if you really listen to it, it sounds like the wind, okay? It sounds like what the wind might sound like if it was blowing, right? So let's go back there a few bars and check this out. Just the control she has. Now, I speak and understand some Japanese. She said, look at the sky in there. Beautiful. My secret is what she's saying. I will tell you my secret, or I will let you in on my secret. Okay, so I know this is distracting, and this is not a reaction video. I'm not just going to play the whole thing through, and you can look at my face and my reactions to it. This is, again, something that I've listened to many times in the past. I haven't listened to the whole thing today. Before I prepared this video, I kind of went through it, and I had to do a couple of test runs, but I never went through to the end. I never got this far into it. But I did listen to this several times when I first heard about her back in December of last year. And listening to it and watching this again I can tell that she has full command of her dynamic range in terms of her volume from low to high on the guitar as well. And she's not playing or singing in order to show off how good she is, like a lot of singers do, or a lot of guitar players do. She's not using the guitar as like another thing. It's all a part of her. She's using the guitar as something to blend in with who she is as an artist. It's like one unit. Her voice, her guitar, her song. It's all like one thing. And I'm just gonna continue rambling on if you let me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep playing this. You can hear me, can't you? Is what she said. Okay, so your secret. Now she's talking about your secret. Okay, so you can tell she's telling a story here, and this motif in the song kind of repeats. So I'm just gonna scroll forward a little bit here, and see where we're at, see where we go here. Okay, look at that. She's in a zone. She's in another world right now. And I did do something today before this video. I wanted to check her voice, because what it does when you listen to this music on your own through headphones and just alone, it does something to you. And it's her voice. It's not just the guitar, it's her voice. So I took my flute out and I took a tuner out, and I checked to see her notes, and I'm pretty sure she has perfect pitch or something very, very close to perfect pitch. But she's able to control it to where she's like within millihertzes of where she wants to go. She can color her voice in such a way to mimic the sound of the wind or to mimic the sound of rain. And this is a spoiler alert. I did a little Wikipedia searching on her, a little background searching, and apparently she grew up kind of as a loner, and she spent a lot of time in nature, and probably still does. She spent a lot of time in forests and by the sea, just being one with nature, like a nature girl, so to speak. And she immersed herself in that and just listened to everything, and you can tell it's reflected in her craft. Not just her craft, but at who she is as a human being, and it comes out through her music. Okay, so I think that's the end of that song. She goes into another song. This is like a three or four song set. And God, that last note, it just hits you. It just hit me. Yeah, it's the control, the sustain, the dynamics. It's not only the control and the sustain, but it's the restraint that she has. She not only has that kind of control, she's also holding it back. And a lot of artists and a lot of singers try to belt it out there. They try to be a diva or try to be a super singer. And she is not that. She can be, I think, if she wanted to go that direction, but she is not that. She's an artist. It's like she's painting a picture with her voice and with her instrument and with her songs. She's telling a story and she's painting a picture with sounds live in her performances. And this is why she's such an extraordinary artist, especially in today's day and age. It's not like she's an avant-garde singer that's just making weird sounds. She's putting them into songs and stories. And if you look up the lyrics to the song, you'll find that they match the exact mood and what she's singing. There's not a disconnect between the words she's saying and the mood that she's setting with her songs. Now, she's the type of artist that you don't need to know the meaning of the words to understand what the song is about. And this is something that's just amazing, right? A lot of artists can't do this. And I thought it was just me. I thought, well, I'm Japanese, she's Japanese, so of course we connect, right? But it's not just that. I'm going to reveal a little bit something about the next video I'm going to be sharing, and it's going to be about one of her songs. And that song completely made me fall in love with music again after not playing or practicing for almost 20 years. I completely walked away from performing and being a musician for nearly 20 years, and listening to a song of hers. The next video, the next review video that I'm going to do is about a song of hers that I heard, and that song is what got me back into music. But this particular performance that we just saw is what got me intrigued with her as an artist, and that she is not only an interesting artist, and I love Kaze Fuji. I don't know, I might have mentioned it already, but I was looking for a song or new music by Fuji Kaze, a Japanese R&B singer who's very popular right now. I'd been following him for years, but I was looking for new music of his, and she came up in the feed, and this is what popped up, and this is what I checked out. So to make a long story short, and to give you kind of a preview of the next video, she is not only my favorite Japanese artist. Sorry, Fuji. Sorry, Kaze. You were my favorite Japanese artist for years, but she is my favorite Japanese artist. But not only my favorite Japanese artist, she is my favorite musical artist ever. Right now she is, and possibly ever. I don't think there's as unique and as expressive and as a genius songwriter performer as her. And I'll tell you one thing that I think that makes her what she is. I think that she is a pure and honest performer and musician. She's not doing it for the likes or the clicks. Even if she wasn't invited to these shows and to perform at these shows and do the touring that she is now, she would be doing this in her house or her bedroom alone. And that's what she did for years, apparently, before she got discovered. And if you look into her touring schedule right now, she's been busy for the last couple of years. And what blew me away is back in December, I thought, okay, she's getting popular. And apparently she had been popular on and off in Japan, kind of a niche artist. But I looked into her schedule again, like I don't know, end of December or January, and I saw that she was booked in like the Disney Amphitheater in Los Angeles, which is pretty impressive. And she was also booked at Royal Albert Hall in London this year. So not everyone gets to play at Royal Albert Hall in London. Only the elite musicians and musical artists perform there. And I don't know if she has yet. I think it's in April. I think it was in March. I don't know. You can look at her schedule. But yeah, I was blown away. And what that tells me is that she's not only popular to Japanese people, but she's popular around the world, to people in America, to people in Europe, to people in Latin America. She's performed, well, in Spain, in Europe, but she's also performed like in South America as well. And this is all within the last year, maybe 1 or 2 years, especially within the last year. So this tells me that even though you don't understand what she's singing, it hits you. And I'll just give you one last story about why she is my favorite artist ever. Is like I said, the first, maybe I hadn't said it yet, but the next song that I'm going to share with you in the next video, she made me cry. She just completely, I lost it. I completely just lost it, and I was crying like a baby. And I thought, God, what is wrong with me? I thought, I am really messed up here. I must have a lot of emotional things going on that that I need to get, that need to get out. And she helped me through that. And I thought, this is strange. So I looked at her other performances, and I don't normally go through comments as a habit. Sometimes I do, but I try to avoid reading comments. But I read the comments, and it's not just me. It's people all over the world, how they react to her music. People all over the world, like grown men just crying, when they hear her songs. So I thought, hey, it's not just me. It's not because I'm Japanese. It's not because, I have a lot of emotional baggage. It's like her music moves you. And if you think that, this is intriguing, I encourage you to check out her other songs. I'll leave a link to this one. She has a lot of other live performances. There's certain ones that are better than others for certain reasons, but I'll get into it in the next video. And if you've watched this far, I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. Do check her out. She's an important artist, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.